second flight, but we first in vibe. GS Pro got us feeling alive. From leagues to tours, yeah, we never fade. Sing of kings in the nights we made.
All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to showcase a new sim software. It's been out, I shouldn't say new, it's been out for quite some time, but it's called Drills. So Drills is a sim software that really embodies what the title is. It's Drills. So it's a game improvement. You know, if you're tired of just going into the sim and hitting on the range or playing some of these courses, and you really want to work on the game or add an element that's more fun when you have people over. You know, sometimes it's hard to play a full round when you have 4 people over. So drills would be something that'd be perfect for that. So there's different games you can play, and we'll go through a couple of those. But mainly, what I use it for, I use it to warm up, and so that's what we're going to do today. Is we're just going to showcase some of the games and drills, if you will, and kind of warm up with it. So let's go ahead and dive in. All right, so this is the drills homepage. Here are the drills. So there's plenty more coming. I know Derek and team have just done a phenomenal job with this sim software, and there's more stuff coming. I know there's an update coming very soon, so I'll do a complete deep dive of drills. Today we're just going to focus on getting warmed up. We're going to do the ladder drill, and then we're going to work on fades and draws, showcase that a little bit, and a deep dive of every drill that is available within the software is coming soon. So, all right. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to do the ladder drill. All right. So we have the ladder drill loaded. Look how cool that is. We have the balls on the ground. So that's how many shots you get. So you're going to see those balls disappear. We have the divots in the turf. That's awesome. So it looks really good. All right, guys. So the ladder drill is essentially you hit a shot and then you try to increase it distance wise each shot. So you got to hit it just a little bit further each shot. You're just, you're climbing up that ladder. All right. So hit that one. Probably hit that one too far to begin with here. Using a 56-degree wedge. Again, just warming up here. Uh-oh. That one's a little bit too far. That was a big gap right there. I got to. So you'll see on the left there the wooden sign. 50 yards is what I got to hit past now. Uh-oh. Too far. This really helps with distance control, guys. That one's going to be 66 now. 65, yep. I pulled that one, a little tug. A little tuggy. All right. All right, 85. That's a good shot right there. That is a good, just well-struck shot. Uh-oh, did we make it? Let's see if it gives us a point. It says 86. 1 yard. There we go. That's how you do a ladder right there. I pulled that one. Kind of been my miss a little bit with the wedge. Can't be pulling it that far. All right, so that one's carry was 101. So we're starting to get into some full swing. So looking back at the first ball, should have just been a little pitch. Go, go, go. That may be our first miss. I think that's going to be our first miss. Yep, it's short. Dang. Our streak is down. All right. So you start over, realistically, you probably should just do this. There we go. Nice pitch shot, and then work your way up. And that 27 carry, let's do that 30 carry, 35 carry. There we go, 35 carry. Now let's work on that. Oh, all right, 40, 45 carry. That's a little bit deeper. Yeah, it's about 60. So a great way to just kind of get a good feel of your wedges. So I'm using a 56 degree. There we go. Just had the face closed a little bit. Go. 94. All right, there we go. We're doing the ladder drill. All right, let's get this one 100. You got 2 balls left. That's a well-struck shot right there. That is beautiful. Right at 100. All right. 99. All right, last ball. Let's see if we can keep our streak alive here before we move on to the next drill. There it is. That should be about 110, 115. Yep. Still pulled a little bit. All right, so that's the ladder drill. I'm going to grab a 6-iron. And we're going to go over to the drill that helps work the ball. All right, shot shaping. So this one's pretty cool. So essentially, it's going to tell you what to do, hit a draw or a fade, and you got to do that. And you're going to see. And the cool thing about this is it keeps up with your streak. So it's drills, but it's also a game, right? So, all right, so shot shape, you see on the left there on the sign, we got to hit a fade. So we got to start this left of the line and bring it back. There we go. That's one streak. And it's in the zone. Okay. Try to hit another one here. There we go. That's 2. All right, another fade. Oh, that one may be out of the zone. Yep. I didn't had that face a little bit too neutral. That's a miss. All right. Now we got to do a draw. This is a little bit harder for me. This is not my normal shot shape. Obviously, the fade was easier. That's how I draw the ball. Online and then pull it. Let's work on swinging out to that right field. Oh, we got to go back to a fade because we missed. That one should stay in. Stay in. Stay in. There we go. That's a big old fade right there. That And guys, I'm not swinging real hard or anything. I'm not trying to get it full, just really working on. All right, it's dropped down. Wow, we only have 6 yards. Hit this fade. That's out of the zone. All right, we'll go back to the draw. And it's only 6 yards wide. Right? I think that's what it said. All right, got to hit a draw. We got this. Oh, nope. Pulled across it. Gosh. Got to work on those. That's where this drill is really helps. There we go. That's just a straight ball. All right, we're going to try to hit a draw here just to, I know it says fade, but the competitor in me. A little better. Gosh. All right, here we go. Draw. There it is. Finally. Stay in the circle. No. That's a good draw for me. I just got to be able to get it out there more. That's toe heavy. It's a tough one for me. Sometimes I can hit it really well and sometimes I can't. I'm a natural fader of the ball. All right, 3-yard zone. I can do that all day. Look at that. Just hit it. I don't think I hit it in the right side, but all right, here we go. Hit this draw, and then we'll move on to one extra one I want to show y'all. Hey, we finally got one. Draw a little bit. That's going to end up perfect. There we go. There we go. All right. One more ball, see if we can get a good fade. Nope. Just a pull. All right, we'll showcase the boat one. I think the boat one's cool just from a physics standpoint. All right, we're going to go to drills. The Windows one's cool. So if you have kids, that one's pretty cool just because you can see the glass shatter. All right, let's go down to the harbor. You have a backspin one. All right, let's go to the harbor one. This one's pretty cool because, to my knowledge, this is the only software where you can skip balls across the water. So we'll hit a couple here just to show you. Oh, didn't get to the boat. Obviously, you're trying to skip this off the water, hit low shots. Oh, right over the boat. Probably shouldn't be doing this with a 7-iron. Let's go to the 6-iron. Sorry, let's go to the 5. That should get it. Oh, just right over it. There we go. Skip into it. Boom. There we go. All right, one more and it blows up. This one's also cool for kids for them to see. A little bit harder for them to do, but I know Derek has some stuff coming. Skip hard. There we go. There we go. Now this one you kind of gotta cut around here. We're gonna get it first try. Go. Oh. That's just hitting the boat without skipping. There's a skip. Right into it. There we go. Cool. All right. All right, guys. So that's the sim software drills. So appreciate you guys kind of going through that. We did the ladder challenge. We did the fade and draws, and then we looked at the harbor town of skipping the ball off the water. So appreciate you guys watching. If you have any questions or comments, drop them below. Again, this is a sim software called Drills. And guys, it's fun. It's nice to just have in the sim. It's only $80 for the lifetime membership. And so it's just another cool addition to have. Appreciate you guys watching. And guys, it means a lot if you subscribe, if you like. Also, there's super thanks. Super thanks helps donate to the channel and continue to make content. And we would greatly appreciate it. Have a great one.